What's going on, Arsenal family? Welcome back to Arsenal Fans Africa. Big week ahead for Arsenal Football Club. Honestly, this could become one of the greatest endings to a season we have seen in years. The Premier League title race is still alive, the Champions League final is waiting, and now Mikel Arteta has given us a huge injury update that could change everything. The Premier League has officially announced the nominees for the 2025 Player of the Season and Manager of the Season. And guess what? 3 Arsenal players have made the list. So let's break it all down in simple terms. First of all, Arsenal are only 2 league games away from potentially winning the Premier League for the first time in 22 years. Think about that. Some young fans have never seen Arsenal winning the league. That is how massive this moment is. Monday night against Burnley at the Emirates is absolutely huge. If Arsenal win and Manchester City drop points against Bournemouth, Arsenal could become champions immediately. But if Manchester City win, then everything goes to the final day against Crystal Palace. Now here's the problem Arsenal are facing. Injury problems. Ben White is officially out for the rest of the season after suffering a serious knee injury against West Ham. Huge bro. He has been one of Arsenal's most reliable defenders this season. And now with Julian Timber also still recovering, Arsenal suddenly have a real problem at right back. But this is where Arteta's squad mentality becomes important. Young defender Christian Mosquera is expected to step in. And honestly, from what we saw against West Ham, the young man looked calm and confident. This is the kind of moment where young players become heroes. Football history is full of those stories. We have seen unknown players step up in the biggest moments before. Think about Federico Macheda at Manchester United years ago, or Divock Origi for Liverpool in Champions League. Sometimes football creates new stars when teams need them. And maybe this could be Mosquera's moment. Now let's talk about Timber. Mikel Arteta finally sounded more positive this week. He said there is still a chance Timber could play again this season. That is massive news, especially with Champions League final coming soon. And honestly, if Timber returns for the final against PSG, it would feel like a movie script. The guy has been fighting injuries all season, but you can tell he wants to help his team finish the job. Then on Ricardo Carafiori, he's also doubtful for the Burnley game, so Arsenal may need more changes in defense again. But this is where I give credit to Mikel Arteta. A few years ago, Arsenal would collapse under the pressure, injuries, title pressure, big matches. The old Arsenal struggled in these moments, but this team feels different. Declan Rice has brought leadership, Martin Odegaard playing like a true captain, Saliba and Gabriel have become one of the best defensive partnerships in Europe, and Bukayo Saka keeps delivering even when teams target him every single game. This Arsenal side has character now, but Burnley will not make things easy. A lot of fans hear relegated team and think easy win. No chance. Those are sometimes the most dangerous teams because they play without fear. Kyle Walker has already spoken about wanting Burnley to make life difficult for Arsenal, and experienced players know exactly how to frustrate teams chasing titles. So Arsenal must stay focused. Faster start, high energy, no panic. The Emirates crowd has a huge role to play. Honestly, atmosphere matters in football. We have seen teams push over the line by their fans many times before. Now Arsenal fans must make the Emirates that kind of place on Monday, because this team is very close to history. Let's get to another interesting news. The Premier League has officially announced the nominees for the 2025-2026 Player of the Season award. And guess what? 3 Arsenal players have made the list. The nominees are Bruno Fernandes from Manchester United, Morgan Gibbs-White from Nottingham Forest, Gabriel Magalhaes Arsenal, David Raya Arsenal, Declan Rice Arsenal, Antonio Semenyo Manchester City, and Hugo Thiago from Brentford. And Arsenal fans should feel proud because Gabriel Magalhaes, David Raya, Declan Rice have all been nominated after amazing performances this season. Now let's talk about Mikel Arteta. Mikel Arteta has officially been nominated for the Premier League Manager of the Season award. Huge respect to the boss. The other nominees are Pep Guardiola from Manchester City, Keith Edwards from Brentford, Michael Carrick from Manchester United, Adoni Iraola from Bournemouth, and Regis Rebris from Sunderland. But Arsenal fans know Mikel Arteta has done something special. He has turned the Arsenal back into real title challengers again. The team plays with confidence, energy, and brief. And most importantly, fans are proud of Arsenal again. That is what great managers do. Before injury updates, before nominations, there is still history to chase. 2 league games, 1 Champions League final, and potentially 1 legendary season. Arsenal fans, enjoy this moment because seasons like this do not come often. Monday night under the lights at the Emirates, this team has the chance to take one more massive step towards greatness. Let me know your prediction in the comments. Do you believe Arsenal will win the Premier League this season? And who do you believe will win the player and manager of the season? Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video with every Arsenal fan across Africa. Come on you Gunners, stay blessed, bye bye.